Yeah, well, I had to get on here and voice my disgust. I mean, I am so disgusted. I watched a news story this evening, and this little boy, he unfortunately, and light and love to him, God's healing light and love to him, he unfortunately has dwarfism. And it was on the news. I think it was his mom was recording him, and the poor little fellow was just crying his eyes out because these other kids, if that's what you want to call them, was making fun of him. Making fun of him. If 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 they only knew what he goes through every second of every day. Now, I want to say this before I forget, but if I was able to, all those kids that made fun of this young man that has dwarfism, I would see to it that they had to go, each and every one of them had to go to children's hospitals and go in and visit with terminally ill and, mentally ill, whatever the case may be, kids, and see what these kids go through and see how lucky they are, the ones that were making fun of this young man. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine waking up every day and going through what that little guy goes through. And it takes a lot to upset me. Because first of all, not every kid, but mostly kids are being had and not raised. They're being had and not raised. And I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But what these kids did to that little boy, there's no excuse for it. And I wish that they would each have to go, like I said, to a children's hospital and see what kids go through, And it upset me so bad that I wanted to puke. And I've never said this before in my life. I've said that I wanted to puke, but I wanted to puke, scrape the puke back up off the ground or the floor into a plate, eat the puke, and puke again. That's how upset and hurt to my soul that another human being could make fun and do this to someone else sick or less fortunate or what have you. Well, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel, and please feel free to let me know what you think. And yeah, it's a free country. I know that, I'm sure I'll get some haters. I don't care. I send them light and love. And most of all, everybody, send this young man your light and love. And I hope that Ellen sees this, and I hope the young man gets to be on her show if he chooses. I know that she'll help just being on the show, pointing out the stupidity of them other kids, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I don't know what your name is, young man, but son, God bless you with healing, light, and love.